students, welcome to today's online class. Today we are going to learn a few more web terms that are SMTP. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP. What is the purpose of SMTP? Taking care of delivering between different domains. SMTP, it is taking care of delivering mails. Delivering means what? Sending or receiving, delivering mails between different domains. What is meant by domain here? Domain means domain contains a group of computers. Domain contains a group of computers that can be accessed or administered. That can be accessed or administered with a common set of rules. With a common set of rules. In general, domain means if some people are wearing same kind of dress, we can call them as some domain. Okay. Some flowers are having same color, we can call it as some domain. Means having same rules, they are following same rules. Here in computer terminology, domain means what? Contains a group of computers which follows same set of rules. Okay. If we say what is MIME? MIME stands for MI. MIME means what? MIME, which stands for Multi-Purpose International Multi-Purpose Internet Mail Extension. What is MIME? Multi-Purpose Internet Mail Extension. What is the purpose of MIME? Same as with SMTP, it is also used for transferring different kinds of data through electronic mails. Different kinds of data. The only difference is what? SMTP is used to transfer the mails between different domains. Here different kind of data. It is a SMTP is a different domains. Here it is different kinds of data transferring via electronic mail services. If we see what is FTP? FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. What is the full form of FTP? File Transfer Protocol. It is a kind of service. It is a kind of service used for transferring files between intra and internet. Which is used to transfer files between what? Intra and internet connected computers. Here intra and internet connected means what? Intra computers means locally connected computers here. Internet means what? Global. This is about FTP. Initially it was a program, later it converted into a protocol. Why? Because every protocol is of a kind of program. If you see what is a telnet? Telnet stands for telecommunication network. What it means? Telecommunication network or telephone network. Telnet is used to connect computers. Telnet is used to what? Used to connect computers. In a simple way, here you are going to learn about client and a server. Here you can see client means what? Local host. The computer which we are using, that is a client. And server means what? A remote host. The server may be at somewhere else in another location, right? So that is a server. So it is a connection between, we can say telnet means a connection between client and a server. So we are connecting to remote host. We are connected to remote host with the help of a local host. With the help of local host, the helper is called what? Telnet. The helper is a telnet. Telnet means a telecommunication network or telephone network with the help of which we are connecting to remote host with our telnet. If you see HTTP and HTTPS. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP stands for what? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The purpose of HTTP is it is taking HTML pages and rendering HTML pages. In a client and server environment, it is taking HTML pages from the client and it is rendering from the server. Okay. So HTTPS. HTTPS means what? The same hypertext transfer protocol, but S means not. S means what? Secure socket layer. S stands for secure socket layer, in which both the work of HTTP and HTTPS is same. So, what is the job of HTTP and HTTPS? Taking HTML files and rendering HTML files. So, but the difference, same duty is same, but the difference is what? HTTPS is converting every request into encrypted format, more secure and ciphertext format. Encrypted format means what? How we will give our passwords, right? That is encrypted form. Ciphertext format means what? Without understanding. So a combination of numbers, alphabets and special symbols. So that is the format. Okay. So this is a secure socket layer, allows us to convert every request. Its job is to convert every request in the format of encrypted ciphertext and more secure. Okay. If you see, the next is a mobile telecommunications, or else you can say mobile technology also. So what is mobile technology? The latest era of mobile telecommunications are rapidly growing. Rapidly means what? Speedily growing. Before 15 years, we are not having phones also, right? Rapidly, from the last 10 years, we are having initially small mobile phones, later big size. Now we are having smartphones. Okay. So in rapid environment, there are different generations available. As the telephone technology is growing, they named as generations. Okay. So with a kind of specialty, every generation is having a kind of specialty. In first generation, G stands for what? G stands for generation here. Okay. So in first generation, completely it is based on analog based telecommunication. So in the first year, in the first semester, you have learned what is analog signals and what are digital signals, right? So it is completely analog based telecommunications. In a 2G, it is completely digital based telecommunications. Whereas in a 3G, it is completely related to multimedia services. It is multimedia services. Means initial just phone calls can be happened. After the digital based some chatting, messaging happened. Here in related to multimedia means small GIFs like graphical interface format, means some picture we can observe with some movements like that, right? So this is in a 3G. And after 4G, it's a long-term evolution. We are in our mobiles, we are using mostly Jio, right? So it is a you can see on your screen VoLTE. You can see on your mobile phone, you will observe this VoLTE. Means what? It is a long-term evolution. Without the help of cable broadband services speed we can enjoy. We are using internet without the help of a cable, right? That is nothing but 4G. We are using now. Presently we are using 4G now. Okay. What is 4G? It is a long-term evolution. LT stands for long-term evolution. So with the help of cable, without the help of cable, we are using broadband services. Initially, when we want to use internet, we need to have cabling. Means our internet connection can be done with the help of a cable. Okay. So now in 4G, it no need of a cable. Whereas in 5G, it stands for international mobile telecommunications. Whereas 6G, in future, it is not there now, but in future we will see 6G. 6G, what is the thought of the 6G? Air fiber technology. Without recharging a mobile, with the power or with a card, without recharging a mobile, without a power and without a card, we can enjoy mobile telecommunications. This is about what? 6G. It is completely advanced. Advanced means what? Yet not came in future. Okay. In the future, we can see. This is about mobile telecommunications. In the next class, we will see more terms of web technology. Thank you.